Do you know that you have a superpower? And that superpower is your attention. The power of our attention is the most important thing we have in terms of growth, acceleration of our healing, becoming who we are, serving the planet, serving ourselves, succeeding. The key to success is your attention. In the Saint Germain teachings, Saint Germain tells us, wherever you put your attention, that is what you become. Right? There are many teachings that tell us where we put our attention is what we create. But he takes it a step further and says that is what you become. So whether you're putting your attention on something that's going to benefit you, that's going to raise you, that's going to make you feel better, that's going to bring you into a place of power rather than stress, is the key to the quality of your life. If that's where your attention is going, just know that that's what you're becoming. Not only is it what you're experiencing in life, but it's what you start to vibrate at. Wherever we put our attention, we begin to vibrate at that rate. And we'll talk about that more next time when we discuss the matchmaker, the law of attraction. So your superpower, why do I call it a superpower? Because it is the thing that will bring into creation, that will bring into instant manifestation that which you dwell upon. The superpower means that you are the ultimate creator, that you have a power to truly transform the experience you're having, the experience that other people are having around you, into something far greater based on your attention. So just know that if you are in a pretty funky place in your life, track how you've been using your superpower. Has it been for you or against you? Have you been putting your attention and your focus on how bad a situation is, on lack, on not having enough, on not being enough? Are you allowing yourself to constantly put your attention on all the old junk that your parents told you about not being good enough? If that's the case, then you're a very powerful creator and you're experiencing that in the life that you have. You've used your superpower to create whatever your experience is and whoever you are in terms of your vibrational frequency. And the great news is that you can use that same superpower to transform, to become someone else, to trade in, to trade up to a different level of existence. Okay, understand that your attention, where you focus your thoughts, your feelings, your words, they all transmit a frequency. They all transmit the power to bring into reality something different. And so use this superpower, your attention, in a way that not only benefits you, but everyone else, because that we're learning as our consciousness evolves, we're learning that our true purpose here is to raise the vibration for all of us, to bring us all, the planet and all humanity, through this evolutionary step of becoming the new species. And so your superpower is a big part of that. Your attention, focusing your attention on what you would rather have, switching to a thought that feels better and sticking with it, speaking it, thinking it, feeling it, even if you have to fake it in the beginning. It does not matter. Doesn't matter. Your words will still carry power. And the more you speak it, the more you think it, the more you bring yourself to the presence of other people who are thinking and speaking and using their attention in a more evolved, higher way, the more your attention will be able to take hold of the better choices and the better way of being. So notice, what are you focusing on? In my book, A Call to Mastery, Living the Art of Ascension, I talk about something I learned from my guru, Sri Mataji. She would always ask us, where is your attention? Most important question, she said, where is your attention? Because she knew that wherever your attention was, that was where you were going to be and who you were going to become. So ask yourself every day, where is my attention? Is my attention on what I want or what I don't want? We're pretty much trained to think about what we don't want. When I ask somebody, what do they want? In a session, they will sit and tell me all the things they don't want. And I'm like, that's great. We need to know what we don't want so that then we can know what we do want. What do you want? Because that's what you want to speak to. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to think and feel. Right? You want to really activate this superpower within you. And the tool that we just learned, the trading in, the trading up, and the quick release, both those tools are ways to activate this superpower, because you are going from putting your attention on what you don't want that fear, so I trade in my fear, do want love, so I trade in my fear for love. And we go through that process. And the tools that I've given you so far are fundamental to being able to activate and really strengthen this superpower of attention. Notice what you're focusing on. You're in a moment in time, let's say you're at work, where things could go one way or another. You get to choose in that moment, am I going to put my attention on all the potential here, the possibility? Am I going to look at my coworkers and see the highest and best in them? Am I going to focus on the talent in this room? Or am I going to be critical and bitchy and become part of the problem by putting my attention on what's wrong? Just in a day-to-day way, that superpower can serve you and everyone else just like that. You can look around the room. Am I going to find what's wrong? Am I going to find what's right? Am I going to focus my attention on the greatness that's happening here before me? Am I going to step into the field of unlimited possibilities and focus my attention on the experience that I choose to have? Or am I going to just go along with the old program and get stuck in the junk? The superpower that we have to be able to manage and master our reality is our attention. What you put your attention on, you will experience, you will create, and you will become. And some people say, well, yeah, I've been thinking about being a millionaire for years and it hasn't come. It's more than just the thought. It's the feeling that you have. Your attention has a lot to do with the feeling. Like I said, if you have to fake it in the beginning, it's okay because it will grow. But when you put your attention on what you'd like to have, feed the feeling. Do your tapping. I trade in my lack for abundance. And then start to feed the feeling of abundance. Start to feed the feeling of what you'd rather have. And focus on it in a way and speak to it in a way that literally calls it into reality. There's a magic to the power of attention. When you use this superpower, you're activating a magical element in the field to bring to you that which you vibrate at. Wherever your vibration is, it's a reflection of your attention. And wherever your attention is, it's a reflection of what you're experiencing. It's just that simple. And there's nothing personal about it. It doesn't matter who you are, what a good person. You could be a really good person. But if you're spending a lot of time focusing on something negative, that's what you're gonna experience and what you're gonna become. So as grown-up adult spiritual beings, we get to not indulge anymore in the lower frequency, not so good feeling stuff. And we get to harness the strength that we have to say, wait, you know what? I'm going to bring up this superpower. I'm going to bring up my ability to focus on what I'd rather have, to focus on what serves me and everyone else, because I'm worth it. My life is worth it. You're worth it. Superpower of attention. Focus and bring in joy, because that's what we're here for. All right, everyone. We're going to talk about a tool next time to help you do that. Bye-bye.